Guys, we're going to start with interview preparations, and definitely you're going to start with me. I will explain you about when you are appearing for the interview. You should know about your resume. You should know about your skills. You should know about your projects. You should know about your strength, where you stand strong to appear for the interview and crack the interview. At the same time, before we start this, it has to go with a lot of motivation, because no matter what we are doing today, which age we are doing to which ways we are now, we have to realize what is our responsibility. Guys, have you heard about Shital Devi? Guys, have you heard about her?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Does she have hands? Does she have hands?
No, sir.
What is she doing today? She is the world number one archer. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
How did it happen to her? What is she trying to do it here? Life cannot be an excuse. Do you agree with that? Hey guys,
Yes, sir.
right? We asked that, sir, I could not come to the class, I could not attend the class, I couldn't complete this assignment for this, that, so many things. Sir, please give me a resume, sir. I'm appearing for the interview. I'm not able to crack it. I'm not getting calls. So many things are coming to mind, and you're getting distracted every day. The worst part of our life, we listen to others. We do not listen to ourselves. This is what I can tell you guys. I'm pretty sure Sital Devi, she did not listen to anyone. She listened to herself. She decided what people are saying I cannot, I will do it now. She decided, she tried, she faced failure, 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 lot of failures. I'm pretty sure she never got this thing so easily. She must have faced lots of failure in her life where she has achieved this success today, which is quite impossible. She made it possible because she did not give any excuses to her life. Life cannot be an excuse. I'm telling you, all of you guys. Do you agree about this?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Where are you today? Two candidates, two mindset, two futures. The choice you make it today that decides your future for tomorrow. There's a guy who is coming with lots of pain, who understands his responsibility. I'm telling you guys, people getting into NITs, people getting into IITs, people getting into IIMs. You know why? Because I'm a father of two daughters. I can see my daughter's strengths. I can see my daughter's weakness. I can also blame myself what I'm supposed to give, what I'm not able to give them. When I'm not able to give them something, what is the impact coming to their results? You know what? When students are serious from their childhood during class 1 to class 7, class 8, that makes their foundation stronger and they become the achiever. And that happens because of the environment surrounding they're coming up. I can give an example of my family. My brother, we came from a family where hardly people are educated. But somehow my brother started building an expectations. He wanted to become a scientist. He started learning about scientists from the comics book that is called Champak. He got motivated. When he became a scientist, my family, my relatives are also, their kids are becoming scientists, becoming doctors, becoming a very highly educated, going and exploring into IITs, IIMs, or foreign universities. It started from my brother only, since we are the elders. It is an inspiration about the life, guys. When you are not in IITs or you are not from NITs, you cannot blame yourself that, no, I was not. No, it is the environment where you brought up. If your environment did not support you, your parent did not understand how they should spend time with you for educating yourself, the time has gone. And by the time you reached now, you're realizing this could have been happened, this didn't happen. Do not blame, do not question yourself why you did not do well in your education. But what is important today? What is here? What is important today? Do not regret about the past. Believe in your present. If you realized, you start preparing yourself today. That will make your future further. Trust me, guys. My if I look at my daughter, when I'm not able to spend time for her, I can see that she's lacking the confidence. It happens to everyone's family. Even if in my school days also nobody was there to ask me how much I scored, what was my subjects and all. My father will come and see my result, whether I scored mathematics good or English is good or not. He never goes to look at any other subject how much I scored. He will just look math and English. That's it. But there is a relation. But don't blame yourself that ki, my academics are like this. No, academic has no role to play when you look for data science and AI career. What plays today? Your skills, applications, industry projects that will get you a job. If you have joined DV, believe me, guys, the roadmap, the path, what we are giving to you, that is your future. Take us very seriously for next 6 to 7 months, 8 months. Trust me, your life is going to be better and better and better for future. You can guide others, you can make others people, others' life so successful. Would you like to be a part of number one, or would you like to part of number two student? What type of student you are? What is your choice?
Number one.
Number one.
But are we really
Thank you.
following that? Do not blame your education. I'm telling you guys. Do not worry about your career gap. I'm telling you. Nothing. Nothing will impact you to get a job. Just don't worry about them. Just believe in your present. Just believe that you're a graduate. Whether technical, non-technical does not matter. Just believe that you are a graduate. Do things in such a way so that you can justify these skills, these applications. This is the implementation I have done, and this is the impact I have brought to the business. If you are able to say that, you are more than sufficient to get a job. Trust me. There are companies who would look at you as like a technical graduates. There are companies who would be looking at, I want this, that, I don't want to hire you because of this and that. Ignore them. There are companies who are definitely looking for to hire. Be focused to them, and it will definitely happen when you have worked hard and you have learned these things. Today's date, trust me, guys, beyond this job, there is something called freelancing. If you have the right skills, you can definitely earn more and more. Don't get into the second while still did not realize the age, time, and the effort. Continues with the sleepings, watching videos and web series, roaming and distractions, less efforts for the job preparations, hoping we'll get a job, someday I'll get a job. Such type of mindset people are always there. Time lost today, regrets tomorrow. Never be part of it. I know that people coming to the institute, opening the laptop, going to the web series. I know that people are spending time on YouTube and other things. They're not following the track which is given to them. Please do not follow that path. How to start? If you want to be serious, I know that watching mobile, going through these reels, trying to get yourself engaged for unproductive activities which is already on you today, you cannot change it so rapidly over the night. What you can do, let's do something. Daily 1 hour, daily 1 hour. Don't use mobile for no friends, nothing. Just boycott everything. Only study for 1 hour for 1 week, 7 days from today. Second week, go for 2 hours. Second and third week, go for 2 hours daily. Mobile phone switched off, no friends, nothing. Focused only for study for 2 hours. Avoid distraction. Tell your friends not to disturb you. If you are staying in a PG and all, tell that not to disturb you. Put a earphone and start going to the classes. Don't attend any other calls. Third, avoid distractions. Third is what? Go for 3 hours after the third week. Going the fourth week, go for 3 hours. Avoid distractions. Trust me, guys. After 1 month, you are different. You are definitely different, and that is what I can guarantee for you guys. Why this works? First, it is building your focus, improving your learning capability. It is also helping you to manage times, creates consistency, and definitely that is going for a bright success ahead for you guys. Focus, consistency, discipline that leads to a success. That is what I can suggest you now. Will you be able to follow this? I'm asking you all guys.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
1 hour now, 2 hours, then 2 weeks, 3 years, then 3 weeks, and the fourth month onwards. You see, you might have heard many people getting success. They're becoming IAS, IPS. They haven't touched to their mobile phone for 2 years, 3 years. They avoided all these distractions as much as they can. Yes or no, guys? What is focus? If I start thinking I have to do Excel, SQL, Python, SAS, Power BI, Tableau, machine learning, Gen AI, Agentic and AI deployment skills end to end, you will not be able to do anything. What is important? Start step by step. What is the start? Start step by step. You start go with Excel first. Spend time to go through what has covered in the class. Complete the assignments and the projects. Test yourself in the LMS and practical set of questions. Ask yourself what I learned and how can I position myself now? Can I help somebody teaching Excel end to end? If yes, what will be my approach? If you're confident with Excel, while you are learning Excel, forget about any other tools in this world. And while you are learning Excel, think like I want to teach 5 students. I want to explain 5 people today what I have learned. Have I confident? Am I confident with all? Search for all related questions in Excel and try to answer that. Do more practicals. If you are finished with the practicals, ask your mentors to give you more practicals to feeling more confident about it. Today's date, it's all about ChatGPT. It's all about Claude. It's all about Gemini and Copilot. You can have multiple LLMs, which is going to help you a lot of information. You can gather and prepare yourself. Then, once you complete Excel, go to SQL. Once you complete SQL thoroughly, move to Power BI. Once you come to Power BI, learn Python and statistics. Python programming to statistics to SAS programming. Learn machine learning to Gen AI to agentic AI. Then learn deployment skills end to end. You have to do one after another. While doing one thing, forget about rest all. When I'm doing Python, I will not think about Excel, SQL, Power BI. When I'm doing SAS, I will not think about Excel, SQL, Python, Power BI. I will not think about that. I'll only think about SAS. It is very obvious people coming and saying, sir, when I do one thing, I forget about other thing. Doesn't matter. You finished it, you forget, that is also fine. But when you upload your resume, when you start getting calls now, they will ask you, I want, you will read through the JD, and you know these are skills are going to be asked. They'll go for revision. By the time you do the revision, trust me, you'll be very perfect. Always try to get your resume in just 3 to 4 months time of the course. Knowingly, unknowingly, upload it in the Naukri, get your resume, upload it, and see what is your market value. The moment you start getting calls, now the motivation is the second, third, fourth level. Challenge yourself. We do not, when you don't know anything, then you will find the way to get into. You will be all okay with confidence, step by step, consistent effort, strong foundations, bright future for you guys. Key principles: focus on one thing, go step by step, maintain the consistency, practice, do a test, reflect and improve, learn, implement, and teach and grow. Build confidence. When you master one, you are ready for the next. Don't try to get into something when I'm doing something, I'll be entering. So if you are going to the Excel class, focus in Excel class and do Excel. When you go for SQL class, complete your SQL class, manage SQL assignments to be completed, and also spend time for if anything is left with Excel. Same thing when you go to Power BI, start doing SQL practice, and the same time you do the Power BI. You divide the time, how will you go for spending each other? Always, guys, try to be attentive in the class, attend the regular classes. Yesterday, I received a call, somebody saying that, sir, I got distracted and I could not attend the Excel class, 3 to 4 classes. Will you be able to give me the revision class? I said, what is going on? When you have given a class, you are saying you couldn't attend 3 to 4 classes. Can I know what is the 3 to 4? So I got distracted. What is the distraction? No, no, sir, I cannot tell you, but yes, I could. I missed 3 to 4 classes. Then, if you are not able to serious from the beginning, how will you get your success further? You have given class, every class is recorded, and the recording is available in the LMS. Just in case you miss the class, you can go to the videos, you can prepare yourself as well, and also you have assigned a mentor. When you are doing this assignment doubts, you can ask your mentors as well. You're not giving any effort, you're asking, changing one after another batch. How it is going to change? How it is going to help you? What is your seriousness? Do that in attend these regular classes. Post class, go to the class videos, understand what has been covered. Many people are joining the class, those are lacking with English communication. You know what, guys? There's a conscious and the unconscious mind. Sometimes we do not realize what we have done or what we have achieved, and it was consciously, it is unconsciously happened. But trust me, what you're learning things, sometimes the unconsciousness leads to a consciousness as well. Example, the more English you heard, the sentence automatically fall accordingly, and you also feel confident about English. Many people coming saying that, sir, थोड़ा इंग्लिश में हो गया, हमें समझ में नहीं आया क्लास पे. If you listen that class videos, post the class videos, try to understand. Maybe others are able to understand the video in 2 hours, you are taking 4 hours, 5 hours, doesn't matter, spend 5 hours, understand, give that effort. Month one, month two, you are very perfect. If you have gone through the class videos, understood the concept, have done the assignments, project, you are stronger. Complete projects. If the project is there, do it. If you want to do more projects, connect your mentor, ask that, I want to do more projects, can you please give me that? Test your knowledge by appearing for the test in the LMS. Appear for the pen and paper test without digital support. Recently we did a test, the practical coding test. People took this table, go to the chat GPT, getting the answer, pasting in the LMS, saying that, sir, we answered, what is the score? They're proudly asking, what is the score, sir, how much I scored? Have you done this score by yourself? Never do that, guys. If you do such things, you feel like you're a success. No, it is not. I'll give an example to you guys, just to open your thought process about who is a data scientist. Have you heard about Reliance Fresh, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Right. Tell me, in Bhubaneswar, how many Reliance Fresh stores would be there? I'll give an example of Bhubaneswar. How many stores are there in Bhubaneswar? In Bhubaneswar only, Reliance Fresh.
20 to 25.
2025. Okay. In one store, let's say one customer visited. On an average, the customer buy 5 items. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
So that one customer is going to create how many records? 5 records,
Yes, sir.
which is going to the item name, the category, the product name, and the price, the discount, quantity, everything will come in that invoice. That means it is creating 5 records for one customer. If a store is having 100 customers visiting, how many records will create in a day?
500.
If I multiply this 530 days, how many records will create in a month? If I multiply this 15,000 into 12 months, how many records will create now, guys? 1 lakh 80,000. Yes or no?
80,000.
1 lakh 80,000 records transaction data for what? One store. Reliance is having 3,000 stores. Now, if you say one store for 1 lakh 80,000 into 5 years data, I want to see the history data as well. It is 9 lakh records for one store. If I say 3,000 stores, if I multiply it with 9 lakh records for each store on an average, is becoming 270 crore records of data. Yes or no, guys?
Yes.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir. Yes, sir.
What data scientists are
Yes,
doing?
sir.
They're accessing the sales data to analyze, summarize this data to help for what? Help for sales analytics, track the sales performance, identify the trends, optimize the revenue, do the customer analytics, understanding who are my customer, understand the customer behavior, segments, loyalty, and the retention plan. They go for product analytics, analyze the product performance, demand patterns, assortment optimizations for the customer. Supply chain analysis, understanding the inventory, forecasting the future demand, improve the supplier performance as well. Financial
Yes.
analytics, they calculate the finance profit as profits and losses for the organizations, how to maximize the profit. Operation analytics, improve the store operations, staff productivity, process efficiency so that we can run the business very smoothly and profitable. Yes or no, guys, everyone?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Ultimately, when we are sitting at 2026, the work which traditionally happening by these data scientists, it has been automated using what? AI ML with GN and agentic AI solution building. Predict the demands, automate replenishment, personalized offers, customer engagement, intelligent automations and process optimizations, Gen AI for insights for faster decisions, agentic AI for autonomous actions and the recommendations. Today's date, no organizations can survive without data scientists with AI deployment engineering skill. Today, if you're saying I'm a data scientist, it's not about giving solutions. You have to execute the solutions in an automated way using AI. That's where GenAI Agentic is very, very important today's role. When you say understanding the role of a data scientist, initially, your role to a data scientist turns raw data into actionable insights, predictive models, and automated solutions that drive business growth and operational efficiency. They understand the business problems. They collect data from multiple sources. They clean, process, and transform the data. They do the exploratory data analysis, develop these business models, generate insights, deploy and automate the solutions, and measure the impact and improvement continuously about the business what they have built the solution to them. The skills is all about data management, visualizations, machine learning, deep learning, GenAI, and deployment skill. That is what required today for data scientists. Do you agree with me, guys? Everyone, yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Step by step technical flow, understanding the business problems, collection of the data, cleaning, processing, transforming the data, doing data analysis, building the models, getting the insights, recommend business, what action to be taken. Those actions should be automated using deployment and automation techniques. Then monitor and measure the improvement of those deployment. How does it performing today? That is all 8 steps required for data scientist. Without this, not a single resume is getting shortlisted. Maybe it is shortlisted for reporting visualization today, is all going to stop very, very soon. Why sales analytics? Why customer analytics? Why product analytics? Why inventory analytics or supply chain analytics? Why looking for the customer churn predictions, financial performance analytics, GN agentic business assistant? These all are the process of managing projects when you are going as a data scientist. So today's learning, business questions, data source, data preparations, analysis, model building using ML and deep learning, creating insights and visualizations, deploying through Gen and agentic AI, and business actions to measure measurable impact through your agentic AI performance building. The path for the learning, what you're doing at DV today: Excel, SQL, Python, SAS, Power BI, W, machine learning, deep learning, GenA, agentic AI, and AI deployment skill, which are learning end-to-end process. We call the data science with AI deployment engineering process, what we are learning. The primary use, what you can do, and how it is utilized for the projects. Examples of the application which is given, you can understand looking at this, each and every applications. Guys, GenA and agentic AI, we need to understand. From understanding and predict to generate, recommend, and act, that is where we use Gen and agentic AI solution. Example, you are developing an LLM model based on your business transactional data, which can give a quick answer. For example, if you look at this churn analysis with Gen AI, your manager is going to ask, why did churn increase this month? Because the LLM model is running, connecting to your databases, given the business logic, everything is running in the backend. Your manager will just come and ask, why this churn increased this month? which customer are at highest risk, and what action should be taken. Then this LLM is giving an answer to you, not actions, answer to you. Churn increases due to rise in the pricing, complaints and service tickets. High risk customers are mostly from segment B, low engagement, high usage drops. To action, personalized retention offers, proactive service outreach, then review and optimize the plans. That is what the recommendation is given by LLM model. Instant analysis, root cause, customer level risk identification, actionable recommendations, clear narrative business language, which LLM is going to help you. This your manager wants, or your organization or your top management wants. They can interact through an app like an LLM app, which you can develop for the organization based on the operational transactional data, and they want to get the answers. How GNA adds value? Save times, improve decision support, bridge the gap, enhance the productivity, scalable and consistent, better customer experience. What agentic AI is working here today? Agentic AI moves beyond answering the questions. LLM can answer what to be done. Agents will go beyond that answer to action now. And agents can be designed to reason over the task. As approved tools and APIs execute our workflows, do a deep dive analysis, check the results, and escalate the human approvals is required. It will go and say that the segmentation B, customer B category, these are the customers where the possibility there will be churn because of this XYZ reason. If you want to retain this customer, we have to take these actions. Would you like me to take these actions? You will say yes. The moment you say yes, it will take the actions, automate, execute, and implement. Then you'll show the result. What happened after taking these actions, whether these customers step back or they say left, and if they left, what percent is the left, and how many customers they stayed back in your business. That is what the agents are going to perform for you. The key capabilities of an agent: region, understand the goal, break down the problems, and plan steps. Use tools and APIs, connect to the system, databases, APIs, business applications, execute the workflows, carry out the task end to end automatically, check and validate, verify results, run quality checks, and validate outcomes, escalate when needed, route to human for approvals and exception handling. If it is required, it will go to the human approvals. Otherwise, agents can take their own decisions also. So ultimately, what you're doing, you're saving time. Every organization, they don't want to go with traditional process where you are taking 7 days, 8 days, 1 month, 2 months, 3 months. I remember one ML model to be developed, we were taking 6 months time. Developing, validating, getting this approval, model review plans, so many things are involved there. Now nothing is required. The same model can be developed in just 1 day, or maybe for the iteration of 6 to 7 is going to close. You are not going to wait for 6 months. You are saving so much time. That's how the Jain agentic is so important today. Guys, why I'm talking about this in the interview preparations? Very, very important today. AI plus analytics plus automations, high recoveries, low cost, better customer experience. If you are taking an example of banking industry, customers become delinquent. What is important here? EMI is missed, days past due, accounts tagged as a delinquent, triggers event captured in collection system. Risk model says that probability of payment. Model is saying that ML model analyzes customer behavior, payment history, bureau utilizations, income stability, and etc. It calculates probability of payment, risk score against each and every segmented customer. This is the ML model, which is going to suggest what JNA will do. JNA summarize the customer's situations. JNA understand customer summary, high DPD at 62 days, payment capacity is low, recent transaction is low, risk segment is high, likely to pay if flexible plan offered to be given to the customer. It's a recommendation LLM is suggesting. Jane is nothing is a LLM which is suggesting this. Recommend channels, call and WhatsApp. Best time to connect evening. Reach out to this customer, try to understand, mitigate the risk so that you can retain this customer to get your money recovered. What agents are going to do here? Agents recommends the appropriate payments. What they will do? Recommended treatment offer part payment plan. Agents are going to give them part payment plan. Amount is 5,000. Tenure is 2 months. Waive 300 late payment fees from the customer. Channel, call, WhatsApp, and priority is high to reach out to this customer. Once system is getting approved, send communication, create SMS, phones, and emails. Communication sent via through WhatsApp, SMS, and email. IVR calls, payment link sent, settlement offered, followed up, task created for the collector. All actions logged to the collection system. Results are monitored. Track response, payments, promises, and settlement. Monitor KPIs, collections rate, cure rate, PTP, promise to pay kept, contact rate, non-performing assets movement. AI learns from results and continuously improve the recommendation what to be done further. Now these all things which you're doing manually before, it is all been automated by using GenAI Agentic AI. You don't have to do. You develop the model, stop it then. Then let's this GenAI and Agentic AI solution build, which is going to work on and optimize your productivity here onwards. So guys, why data science should learn GenAI Agentic AI? Your traditional data science approach was SQL, Python, statistics, machine learning, and business domain knowledge. Now, in the second GenAI Agentic AI to explain the layers, generative AI, RAG, knowledge systems, Agentic AI, automations, AI at scale, which is required. So, one and two together is important for your role today. It is not like that I only know these machine learning models, I'll get a job. They also you need to have your second skill, Gen agentic and deployment skill to your profile. Strong in 2026 learning path, it's all about data, analytics, machine learning, Gen AI, RAG, agentic AI, APIs configuration or integrations part, MLOps, LLMOps for the deployment. Look at the production AI, deliver reliable, scalable, structure, and secure AI solution for your organizations. If anybody is able to give these skills, they have been hired. Otherwise, others are losing job. People coming with a hardcore background with AI ML or only for the machine learning, they are moving to these AI skills today. Otherwise, their job is on stake. Do you agree with me, guys? Everyone?
Yes, sir.
The from model builder, I can build a model, build models, generate predictions, create dashboards, and deliver by report. It was 2023. From 2023 onwards, the job has changed to AI solution builder. I can build end-to-end AI solutions and create measurable business values, build intelligence applications, automate workflows and decisions, create AI agents and co-pilots, also deliver impact and increase the investment. ROI should be higher. What you deliver: high revenue, low cost, better decisions, happy customers, competitive advantages. You can take it through the AI solution building. That's how your profile has been changed today. Is this clear to all?
Yes, yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
2023, we learned SQL, Python, SAS. We learned Excel, Power BI, W. We learned stats for machine learning. We go for dashboard. We go for predictive modeling, business intelligence reporting, basic cloud knowledge, and strong communication skill. We were able to get the job. It is changed 2026. Have you known AI assisted SQL and Python development? Do you know the Gen AI with LLMs? Do you know the agentic AI applications? Have you worked in RAG and the vector databases? Have you worked with the first APIs and AI APIs tools and connections? Have you worked on the deployment using Dockers and the Kubernetes? Have you worked with MLOps and LLMOps? They're asking you all those questions. If you have this enterprise AI implementation solution building, then your future is very, very secure. That's why your knowledge should be going with what the future career path is all about: Excel, SQL, Python, data analytics is all about Excel, Power BI, W, machine learning, deep learning, Gen AI, agentic AI, RAG and data, vector database, MLOps, LLMOps, and forward deployment engineering. If you have these skills together, you are securing your job further and also demanding a very high paying career. Now, the career map has been changed. Don't stay only Excel, SQL, Python, Power BI. Trust me, guys, you will not get job. If you got a job, that is not stable job. Sooner or later you will be afraid of losing job. I can tell you guys how many SMS, how many calls I'm receiving from the students. Sir, I lost my job. And if you look for any new course we are adding today, and the student those are coming and join, they are our alumni. Most of their alumni who those who are opting for this course with us. So the common foundation in both the skills, SQL, Python, machine learning, deep learning, NLP, GNI, cloud, and these all. Data scientist, specialization skill, statistics, feature engineering, predictive modeling, data visualization, business intelligence, and advanced analytics skills. Forward deployment engineering using first APIs, Docker, Kubernetes, RAG, vector database, agentic AI, MCP, LLM ops, and enterprise AI deployment solutions. Combination of these three things together, you become a data scientist. However, your journey has been defined this way. Learn SQL, learn Python, learn data analytics skills using Excel, Power BI, and Tableau. Learn machine learning to deep learning to GNA, agentic AI, ML ops, LLM ops, and forward deployment engineering. Become an AI professional who can both build intelligence models and deploy enterprise ready AI solution. That is what the future job is all about. If you do not know forward deployment engineering, we are bringing this course to you guys. You don't have to worry for it. Whatever possible way to get you stronger for the job market, DV is committed for that. We will be doing it. Every other time you see some new things have come up, DV is not going to charge you. Whatever you're paid, you just go through it because you are our responsibility. If the forward deployment engineering class will happen, please be a part of it. But depending on which course you have opted for. If you have opted for data science and AI, definitely it's free for you, given the course fee and the amount. If you have not, then paid and learn these skills, because without the AI deployment, your profile is not complete today for any job. How to read your resume is very, very important. We give your resume, you come and ask, sir, please provide my resume. We prepare your resume, we'll give it to you, looking at your background and what have you studies and all. I heard like when we refer candidates, the company saying they don't know their resume. They have written so many things, but they're not able to explain that. They haven't read through their resume properly before coming to us. Very importantly, guys, read your resume before going for any interview. Look at what you have written in your professional summary. Look at what you have written for your skills that you have mentioned in your resume, both technical and the core skills. Look at the project, what you have written, and what have you done as a responsibility in the project. Even every number you have written that I have done business with 20% improvement, 1 million customer enrolled, churn rate has been reduced to 12% to 9%. You are writing those points to make your resume so impactful as per the ATI score. You're writing this, but you are not able to justify that. You have to explain. It is very important, guys. The golden rule is that read your resume, understand what did I do, why did I do, how did I do, which tools and technologies did I use it? Do what tools and technologies I have used? Am I confident about it? What was the output came out of it? And what is the impact gone to the business? You should be knowing in and out of your resume very, very properly. And while you're taking your resume, remember one thing: show the confidence, demonstrate the clarity and the thoughts, proves the depth of experience that you're coming with your projects and the responsible part, connect your work to the business values, help you answer any questions, interview questions effectively, which is coming from your resume. Guys, we prepare your resume like this. Your resume comes with your name. It comes with what is your current position, how many years of experience. It talks about your core competency. It talks about your professional experience, responsibility, and how much business impact you have brought to the business. We created a resume like this. It is not like that I got a resume, I'll get a job. You should read your resume very, very thoroughly. If it is retain your automation skill using SQL, SAS, Python, and DAX, do you know this SQL properly? Do I know SAS properly? Do I know Python properly? Can I answer what is DAX? Can I give a complex question answer with the writing DAX? Am I strong in that? It should be there in your profile. Whatever you have written in your resume, you should go through it multiple times and be prepared to tell what you know. And always, it is not like that I should know each and everything. Certain ways you can answer the questions. You can always say that, sorry, I'm not able to collect it. I haven't come across this experience using the predictive modeling of this. However, I have done this. It is always good to say that. Don't try to jump answering every question which you are not aware of it. Whatever you're aware, you talk about that. Nowadays, everybody is saying that, okay, sir, you are preparing a resume. Is it ATS friendly? And what is ATS? What is ATS? What I know, I will write it, right? I cannot modify. ATS is asking for this. ATS is nothing. It's just a certain parameters they look at in your resume. Whether you go for sales profile, whether you go for marketing profile, whether you go for the operation profile, whether you go for data science profile, whether you go for AI profile, there must be certain ways you have to write the thing. That is what ATS is saying. When we take this resume after preparing to the ATS, you know how much ATS is scoring us? 97 out of 100, 88 out of 100. That is how DV prepares your resume. ATS is looking at your resume structure. It is looking at your contact information. It is looking for the professional summary, the technical skills, your experience, your business impact, your education, and your ATS keyword, how much time it has been used. It's saying 20 on 20. That is what DV prepares your resume. You don't have to worry. ATS does not like you to see a resume which is more than one pages. Clean. It's saying that resume structure should be clean, one page format for the clear sections. That is what the resume has come for. 97 out of 100. Are you getting this, guys?
Yes,
We
sir.
will give you a
Yes, sir.
resume. You will take the resume. You will change your resume. You will be doing this, that, and they will say that, sir, please refer me. I will ask that, please send your resume. I'll see a different resume. What resume has given to you? You'll be changing the resume as per your choice, and tomorrow you will not get a call. You will say, sir, I'm not getting a call. I'm not getting this and that. If you're following somebody, please follow that. Once you get a job, do whatever you want to do after that. Because tomorrow you are becoming an expert to guide someone. Every student joining DV, they will also become an expert tomorrow to guide somebody's future. That is what we have worth of a life. If we learn something, if we earn something, if we gain something, if we feel like it is for me, then you are a selfish. Whatever knowledge you have, start sharing it. Guide many people so that they can get the path. Never run behind this ATS and ATS for TS. Nothing. You just present a resume, what you know, in a very structured manner. That's it. That's what DV is doing for you guys. Are you there with me, guys? Everyone, do you agree what I'm saying?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes.
Most of you, when you're applying for the job, you're not aware about your salary part. How companies are offering salary. What is CTC? You don't know. What is variable? You don't know. What is your basic salary? You don't know. How much PF deduction is happening? How much tax deduction is happening from a salary? Is there any incentive? Is there any rewards? Is there any variables? You're confused. What is this? Now understand this in a very practical way here. But before going for this practical and going to the next, I would like to, because almost 1 hour is gone here, take a small break for 10 minutes and come back. So most of the time, guys, when we are going to apply for the job, either way we are the freshers or we are having a career gap. We have never got into corporate. We don't know about the salary structure, or maybe we are working the corporate. We are not aware of how my salary structure. I have never seen my salary slip properly. I know this much salary is coming to me. This is the time when we go for getting an HR call. We should know about your salary slip. We should know how to explain the salary slip to them. What is that? When you say CTC, CTC stands for cost to the company. It is the total annual cost incurred by the employer for your employment. For example, CTC is not equal to take home salary. Remember, CT is something different. CTC is all equal to all components paid to you plus employer contributions plus contribution and benefit that you're getting from the company. That is called cost to the company. I'll give an example to you here in this second one. Typical salary structure. Somebody says, I got an offer of 12 lakh CTC per annum. When you say 12 lakh CTC per annum, your basic salary is 40% of 12 lakhs, which is 4 lakh 80,000. Paid by whom? The employer. The house rent is 20% of your CTC, which is 2 lakh 40,000, which is paid by what? Your employer. Your spatial and other allowances, which is coming 2 lakhs 16.67%, it should be less than 20% always, which is paid by the employer. Your employee PF contributions, PF gratuity and insurance, which is 6.67% of your CTC, which is 80,000, paid by the employer. The variable, the performance pay, the bonus, that is also coming here, which is coming to what is 16.67%, which is 2 lakhs, that is also paid by the employer. So when you say your entire CTC of 12 lakhs, over which your 16.67% is towards the variable part, remaining all is going towards what? Your salary components. Current CTC is a breakup for your fixed CTC to the variable pay and how much take home and what is your expected salary, company will ask you. So when you say CTC versus gross versus take home, CTC is cost to the company, total cost to the company per year, including all components, which is 12 lakhs. Gross salary is total earnings before the deduction of your employees PF and contribution. What is your PF contribution is coming here? 80,000 and 2 lakhs. If you minus this is going to be a gross salary. Your take home salary would be gross salary minus the tax deduction. So common deduction which is happening from your gross salary, it could be your employees PF, income tax, professional tax, and other deduction, anything for the loan, insurance you have taken from the company. Then you get your gross salary to the take home salary. So ultimately what you see, if my salary is for 12 lakhs, gross salary is coming to 11 lakhs 20,000, of which employees PF is 57,600, professional tax is 2,400, income tax is 1,10,000, other deduction is happening 10,000, total take home is annually 9,40,000. My take home will be coming to 9,40,000 divided by 12 months, which is 7,80,000. So I'll give these examples to you in the next slide. If I have to see my salary, my basic salary is 4,80,000. My HR is 2,40,000. My special allowance is coming 3,20,000, something 3,28,000. Special allowances and the variable flexible allowances total together 3,28,400, which is 10,48,000 is my gross salary. Then if I convert this to monthly, it is coming to 87,367. My PF deduction is coming 57,600, which is 4,800 rupees. The gratuity is 23,100, which is monthly 1,925. Other benefits and insurance, which is 70,900, which is monthly 5,900. If I minus, this is where I can go for calculating my total CTC to the company. Does it make sense to all?
Yes.
Yes.
So what is the deduction will happen from your salary? From 87,000, you will be 4,800, 200 towards your uh, professional tax, and as per the tax regime, if you may fall in 2,000 to 4,000. So total 7,000, 9,000 would be deducted from here. You would be getting a take-home salary somewhere close to 80 to 80,000 approximately. If your package is for 12 lakhs, you would be getting 80,000 per month. That is what your take-home salary after deduction of everything. Is this clear to all of you guys, everyone?
Yes.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
How to explain your career gap? Many of you are coming and saying that, sir, I have a career gap. Guys, be honest, be confident, be relevant. A career gap is usually not the problem. The bigger issue is how clearly and confident you explain it. Your answer should be truthful, brief, positive. Quickly move the conversation towards what you can contribute now. Even if the career gap happen, but who you are today, What can you give to the organization and what organization can expect from you at this point of time when you have reached to them for an interview? A strong structure, use this simple framework. First, reason for the gap. Briefly explain the reason for the gap. Be honest and professional. I gave an example of this girl who called me. He was working for TCS. He got an accident at home. For what she had to come. She was in a mental trauma for almost 1 year to console everyone. She got a gap. That is genuine. Explain that. What you did, the gap, during this gap. Share how you use this time to productively. Learning projects, responsibility, etc. etc. Skills and experience you gain. Highlight the skills. Somebody says, sir, I left my job. I wanted to get into startup. So I started working with, first we worked on the ideas which we had, we implement into the product, and we try to reach out this product selling to the different stakeholders. I personally visited and met different stakeholders, explaining them about the product benefits and offers. However, these are the process which I did it. It took almost 3 years to see whether this business is going to be sustainable or not. After giving an effort of 3 years, I realized no, this business needs time or may not be. It is more needy at this time for the competitive market. So I decided now let's move to the corporate back again. So I'm just looking forward to have a job. But yes, in between I have worked, I have experienced on these skills and the project which I've done hands-on. On that basis, I'm applying for it. Or sometimes I started startup, but it needs multiple fundings. I tried to reach out to different stakeholders, but I could not get the proper funding where I can start the process further. So I decided when I'm not having a funding, I'm not going to continue further. So whatever learning, whatever gain, whatever knowledge I gained through this process of 3 years, now I came back to the corporate and looking forward to have a corporate uh, career further to be explored here. That's why I'm coming and applying for this position. You can also say that. Why you are ready now? Explain why you are now fully prepared to return to the full-time role. Value that you bring. Said that I have a stakeholder management, I have a practical knowledge about the product development towards implementation. I can understand the client requirement very well. I can explain them the situation where and how to implement to get more productivity. Connect your experience and skills to the value you will create for the organization. If you are able to explain this, trust me, you will be getting through. Example, sample, answer, how to present it. I took a career break for personal priorities. During that period, I stayed connected with the professions and focused on upgrading myself for SQL, Python, Power BI, machine learning, and AI deployment skill. I also worked on practical projects to rebuild my hands and confidence. Those priorities are now settled. Now I am fully prepared to return to a full time role. I believe my previous industry experience combined with my current updated skills will allow me to contribute effectively for the new role. If you're able to answer like this, that shows the confidence. Past, why did I take the break? Gap, how did I use this time? Present, what skills do I have now? Future, why I'm ready for the future today for this role. Avoid these answers. I was sitting at home. I could not find any job. The market was bad. Nobody selected me. Don't give long defensive explanation to the interviewer when you have a career gap. The career gap happened for different reasons. Family responsibility, childcare, mothers, mostly the females, those are working, those are married. They took a break for the childcare. There is a student who joined us. Her name is Gayatri Mohanty. She had a gap of 9 years. Still, she got a job with the proper skills, and she got a job into JNA engineer. 1 minute, guys. So somebody took a break for health related issues, higher educations, upskilling themselves, becoming an entrepreneur or freelancer consulting. Layoffs happened in the company and company got shut down, competitive exam preparations or long job search. So continuous learning projects and networking towards reaching it. That is what you can say. Bottom line is what? Don't try to hide the gap. Account for it honestly. Show your growth, your readiness and your commitment, and with your current capabilities and the value you will bring to the table today. So guys, how to ready a company, how to read a company and job description before an interview. Most of the time we appear for the job without reading the most of the time we appear for the job without 1 minute guys, something is going wrong here. Okay. So most of the time, what happens, we got the job description and without reading the job description, looking at two, three skills, we say that we will be applying for the job and waiting for the call. Remember, guys, first of all, before an interview, treat the company profile, job descriptions as your interview syllabus. Most interview questions can be predicted by understanding what the company does, why it needs this role, and what it expects you to deliver from this particular position. So you have to read that. First of all, you understand the company first. Look at the company, which industry they're belonging to, what are the product services they have, who are the customer, what the business model they're working today, who are the competitor, who are the competitors, the recent development, and recent development. So you should be able to answer what do you know about the company and why do you want to join us? Do answer only with the company's founding year and employee count. Connect the company's business with your experience in the role. Remember, guys, decode the job descriptions. Break the job description into 5 buckets: role and responsibility, mandatory skills, preferred skills, domain knowledge, expected business outcomes from this profile. For example, if the JD says develop predictive modeling models for customer churn using Python, SQL, and machine learning, do not read it as one sentence. Convert it into possible interview questions. Questions from what? Customer churn. What is churn? How would you define churn for this business? What do what data would you need? Which features would you create? Which ML algorithm would you try? How would you evaluate the models? How would the business use the predictions? You need to understand the customer churn. Then understand SQL. What could the questions from join, common table expression, the Windows functions, aggregations, customer label datasets creation? These type of questions will come. Even the Python, they will ask questions from the pandas, NumPy, EDA, feature engineers scikit-learn for the model development. Look at the machine learning algorithm like logistic regression, random forest, XGBoosting, class imbalance, precision, ROC, and AUC curve for the model validation process. Remember, one JD line can therefore generate 10 to 20 interview questions. Read them very properly. Importance is that read the company and understand why they are hiring. Read the JD to understand what they need. Read your resume to prove why you fit your goal, so how you can solve their problems, create values, and deliver measurable results to them. That should be there before getting any JD. Please spend time to know about the company, know about the JD to be decoded with role and responsibility, the mandatory skills, what is the preferred skills by the company at this time, what are the domain knowledge they want to hire, and what is the business outcomes from the for the position that you are applying for them. If you are able to do this, please get prepared, and it should be a mantra to everyone. Do not jump for the interview, rather understand the company well and the profile well. Is this clear?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
How to read a company and job description before an interview? The first one is map your resume against the JD. Company, my skills, my projects. Company, what is the company requirement? What is my skills, my project, my contributions, my results, and what is the business impact I can bring it? That's the first thing. Then be ready to explain about the problems, data, analysis, algorithms, evaluations, deployment, and how much results you're bringing to the company. Example, customer churn predictions, company requirement, reduce customer churn and improve the retention, that is the problems. My skill, Python, SQL, machine learning, EDA, feature engineering. My project, customer churn prediction using ML. My contribution, define the churn, build the features, train and tune the models, deploy the models. Look at the AUC and ROC, look at the precision, look at the recalls, look at the lift, how it is coming towards. Then business impacts in terms of identifying 18% high risk customers. Retention campaign reduce the churn by 12%, saving 3.2 crore revenue impact to the business that you have done. Sixth, predict the interview. The JD tells you what they are likely to test. They will ask you hands-on SQL programming questions. Be stronger with the join, common table expression questions, Windows functions aggregation, subqueries, and the performance tuning. They'll ask strong ML algorithms or fundamentals about your model selections, overfitting, cross-fitting, metrics, feature engineering. Stakeholder management, expected scenario questions, handling the stakeholders, conflict resolutions, influence, and the communication. They may ask you about automation techniques using chain and RAG, to a deployment skill using APIs, Docker, Kubernetes. If you have done deployment, how much business impacts you got through defining the KPIs, dashboard insights, ROI, business case, and the recommendation part. The golden rule is that before entering the interview, you should be able to connect the company, the business, the role, the JD, the skills, and your resume, projects, and business impacts that you're carrying. The objective is not simply to prove I know Python. The objective is I understand the business problem. I understand what this role requires. I have relevant skills and experience, and I can explain how I will create value to your organization. Is this clear now, guys, everyone?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
So rather going for any company, any requirement, we should have this clarity in our hand. Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
How to give an introduction? This is very, very important, guys. How to give your introduction. Remember, your introduction should not be more than 60 to 1 to 10. Earlier, it was just 60 seconds or less than this. But since we talk about more AI deployment, you should talk more about on that part as well. That's why it is 60 to 120 seconds, which is 1 to 2 minutes, not more than that. That's the threshold. Avoid simply repeating your resume from top to bottom. If you feel like I will repeat my resume in the introduction, that is not the right answer. How should you answer your introduction? Who you are, what is your experience, which domain you have worked in the past and the current, what are the core skills, what are the key projects you have handled, how much business impact you brought in, the current focus where you are looking for, and what is the future, why this role is suitable to you. You will talk about that in your introduction. Example for the introduction: for an experienced data scientist, thank you for this opportunity. And I'll tell you guys, if somebody is going to ask you, you can say thank you for the opportunity. That should be a different voice. Thanks for this opportunity. Thank you for the opportunity. The voice are very different. How would you go for answering this? I'll tell you tomorrow class. Not today. I'm just reading this to explain you that this is what the requirement. Thank you for the opportunity. I'm a data scientist profession. I'm a data science professional with around 6+ years of experience, primarily working with the banking, financial analytics. My core expertise includes DBMS programming using SQL, Python, SAS, visualizations using Excel and Power BI, and I'm also strong at developing the statistics and machine learning models for the decision support. In my recent assignments, I have worked on credit risk and customer analytics projects, including application scorecard development, delinquency predictions, collections analytics, and portfolio monitoring. My responsibility includes understanding the business requirements, preparing analytical data sets, performing expert data analysis, developing the predictive modeling, validate the models, results, and presenting the recommendations to the business stakeholders. I've also been upgrading my capabilities to Gen and Agentic AI for AI deployment skills or model deployment skills that I can take solutions beyond traditional analytics into a productions oriented AI applications. I'm now looking for an opportunity where I can combine my domain experience, analytical skills, and AI capabilities to solve business problems and create measurable impact. That should be your introduction. Maybe it is 1 minute, maybe it is 2 minutes, but it should be within 1 minute or 2 minutes. That is also fine. The example structure for the freshers, when the freshers are going to apply for this, education, the background, why they choose data science, what skills, what projects they have done, what they have learned from the training or the projects or the experience from the internship, what are their readiness today, what is the future or the career goal. This is very, very important, guys, to know how to go for giving your introduction to any company, being an experience or being a fresher. Here is an example how the fresher should go and talk about it. The structural approach should be the education background. If you're a BA graduate, simply say, I'm a graduate in economics. I'm a graduate in BCom and statistics. I'm a graduate in science and mathematics. Your sentence should be going like this. If you're BA, you say, I'm a graduate in BA. I'm a graduate in economics. If you're a BCom, I'm a graduate in commerce and statistics. If you're a BSc graduate, I'm a graduate with I'm a graduate with science and mathematics. I'm a graduate with BSc and mathematics. If you're BBA, B Pharma, you talk about something related to science, mathematics, something that you can say economics also. I'm a BBA graduate. I've done my BBA into marketing strategy. I'm a B Pharma. I'm from the B Pharma background, but I did my internship into data science and AI domain. Something like this, you have to start by education and the background. Why data science? The skills, the project, what you have done, what you learned, current readiness, how you are prepared for the contribution now, your career goal, your short term and long term goal, you can tell in the introduction. For example, same introduction given by these freshers. Hello, I am Dev. I come from a background in MBA finance, where I gained strong experience in data science and AI skills, where I learned across programming, visualizations, problem solving, reporting, and stakeholder management. I developed strong interest in data science because I enjoy working with data to solve real business problems and build solutions to create an impact. I have built my skills with SQL, Python, and statistics, machine learning, and data visualization tools like Power BI and Tableau. I have worked across the project 1, project 2, project 3. Mention your key contribution to this project. These projects helped me to understand the complete problem solving life cycle and data understanding to model building and business insights. I am now fully prepared to contribute as a data scientist by applying my skills, contributions, learning, mindset, and dedication to deliver values to you, to your team, and the organization. If your introduction is going like this, it shows a confidence being a freshers, how much you're focused to your future in the field of data science and AI, and how much you're prepared for it. The most important rule, don't tell the interviewer everything you know. Tell them enough to make them interest in you. Do not try to give your explanation about your introduction for more than 1 or 2 or 3 minutes. Simply limited, concise, and deliver that. Your introduction should answer in 3 questions. Who are you? Your background, education, and the professional identity. What can you do? Your skills, projects, and the value you can deliver. Why should we consider you? Your motivations fit for the role and the future potential that you're carrying today. A great introduction is not about how much you say, but how clearly you show your value and fit to the roles that is important. Is this clear to all of you guys, everyone?